Drummers, 3 tips today to help you continue to keep the practice motivation behind the drums to keep getting better. Be sure to stick around until the end of the video so that way you get the most amount of bang for your buck here today. So number 1, it's having a goal in mind. Now this doesn't have to be anything too insane. When people think about goals, they think that they have to write down this whole short story of what they want to achieve in life. Now that's simply not the case here. You just have to have a little bit of creativity in that. Maybe it's learning more intricate beats on the ride cymbal, on the hi-hat. Maybe it's just getting better at ghost notes on the snare drum, or maybe it's just learning rudiments a little bit faster. The more specific, usually the better with goals. So if you want to learn triple stroke rolls and you want to learn how to do those at a certain tempo by a certain point in time, that's going to be your best bet because it's going to be the SMART goal, whatever all those letters stand for in that acronym. Specific, measurable, attainable, within a time frame, all that jazz. That's going to help you. So having just one specific goal, it's going to be the thing that takes you from point A to point B to point C to D, all throughout your drumming journey, and then just anything else that you're trying to learn. So start with a goal in mind, and that's number 1. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2, this is learning resources. Learn from every drummer and every musician that you can. Whether that be through Groove Scribe, which I just did a video about, that's going to help you with your drum notation and drum reading, but also YouTube, Instagram, different drum forums, Facebook. What can you learn from other drummers that you can apply behind the kit along with your own drumming journey? What can you change specifically that's going to push you in the right direction? Don't be so comfortable also with your setup that you would neglect how a change could help boost your creativity or get you thinking a little bit differently about the drums, because sometimes that's what we need, and sometimes that's why we may be stuck within a rut, within a plateau behind the drums. So start looking at other drummers, start taking what they are doing and what they are teaching and apply those to your goals, but don't stretch yourself too thin. Don't have way too many goals. I've been there. It's not good. You want to have a few specific, attainable goals with a time frame in mind, and then be able to pull in those ideas and those methodologies from other drummers to help you get better. Okay, number 3, this is just not being comfortable with where you're at behind the drums. You know, it's okay to reach plateaus. I reach them all the time in my drumming. I'm in one right now, and I'm trying to push past that, so I'm applying all these things. But don't be comfortable in one place. If you start learning things and things get hard, it's gonna get hard. But you have to push past those plateaus, and you have to know that it's just a part of the process. It's a part of the process to get stuck multiple times over and over and over again. But how can you push past those plateaus? It starts with a few minutes at a time, and it's just chiseling away at your drumming chops, because as you chisel away more and more and more and more and more, you know, over an elongated period of time with a habit, you're going to start pushing through that plateau, and you're going to reach a new height, and then at that point you're at a new level. And so you just got to do that over and over again, being driven by betterment in your craft and knowing that there is more over the horizon. So don't get comfortable. Don't get frustrated because you are not alone here. Every drummer, every musician, or anybody learning any skill set, they're gonna hit plateaus, and you just have to learn how to navigate those. We're all navigating those together. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out my Inspiration Drums Blueprint ebook in the description below. It's gonna help you. All this stuff is in there. It's gonna help you get better, get past your plateaus, but find even more motivation for your drumming practice. So be sure to check that out, Inspiration Drums Blueprint, in the description below. Thank you once again.